Hi yogis, and welcome to this daily yoga flow designed to strengthen your whole body inside out. Option will be offered throughout the practice, so whether you're new at this or you've been here for a while, take what serves you and leave the rest on the mat. When you're ready, we'll begin standing at the back of our mat. So we'll start in a mountain pose at the back of our mat. Take a moment to fully arrive on your mat. Spread your toes wide. Root through the four corners of your feet. Inner thighs roll slightly back as your outer hips firm in. Navel in, ribs in. And slowly roll your shoulders down and back. And take a moment to connect with your breath. Inhale through your nose. Chest expand. Sip a little more. And open your mouth side out. 2 more times. Inhale through your nose. And open your mouth side out. Last time, inhale. And open your mouth side out. And slowly, when you're ready, arms go out to come up. Inhale. Palm facing forward. Inhale here. Lengthen through the sides of your body. And as you exhale, bend your elbows to the side. Open your chest, cactus your arms. Shoulder blades down. And inhale, extend your arms up. Extend, bend. 3 more times, warming up through your lats. Imagine that someone is pulling your elbow, pushing your elbow, I'd rather say, to make some resistance. And 2 more times, bend. And extend, and last time, bend. And this time, extend your arms, and we're gonna lift our heels. Firm your inner thighs, navel in, ribs in. Try to balance here on your tiptoes. And slowly lower your heels down, bend your elbows. We're combining it all together. Extend your arms and lift your heels. And slowly lower down, bend your elbows one last time. Hold it here, heels up. Find a focal point just in front of you. Inhale. Try to balance. Maybe you're gonna be wobbling here. That's totally fine. That's part of the practice. And slowly lower your heels down. Hand behind your head. Elbows are wide. Inhale here. As you exhale, hips down. We'll find a chair pose. Make sure here that your knees are right over your ankle in line with your second toes. And when you're ready, hips back. Press through your heels. Extend your leg. All right. For 5. If you want to add more, we push, then lift your heels. Lower your heels and squat. Butt down and back. 4. Open through your elbow. 2. And last one, we hold down. Small pulses here. Lower body is warming up real fast. All right, for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it here. Interlace your hands behind your back. Press your heels down. Extend your legs. Inhale and roll your shoulders back. Press the palm of your hands together. And open through your chest. And slowly start to bend your knees. As you exhale, fold forward. You can either bring your hands over your head or keep them at your lower back. Listen to your body, to your shoulders here, depending on what you need today. And slowly bring your hands down. We'll walk to a plank here, all the way forward. Hands under your shoulders, bring your knee to your mat. Forearms down. Make sure that your hands are about shoulders distance apart. Your hands are spreading wide, and you're gonna press through your forearms firmly here to protect your shoulders. Slight protraction of your shoulder blades here. And we're gonna warm up our core. So press the tops of your feet down. Inhale here. Make sure that your knees are right under your hips. And when you're ready on your exhale, lift your knees. Just hovering off the floor and slowly lower down. All right, we're here for 5 and lower down and lift for 3. Use your breath for 2. And last one, we hold for 3 breaths. Press your forearms down and isometrically towards your knees to engage your center. And try to bring your arms closer to one another as you are holding a block between your 2 forearms. All right. And slowly lower your knees down. Bring your butt to your heels. We're just gonna open a little more on the front of our hips flexor. So bring your hands back, roll your shoulders back, and slowly start to lift your hips up. Feeling a big, nice stretch in the front of our quads here. And slowly bring your butt down. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna bring our forearms again on the mat. Walk your feet back to a plank. Low plank here. You can always bring your knees down here. Make sure that your navel is in, ribs in. Press your forearms down. You can lift your kneecap here and push your heels back so they're right over the ball of your feet. All right, press down, holding the plank here for 1 more breath. And slowly lower your hips with as much control as you can here. Lower your hips down to find a Sphinx pose. Untuck your toes. Press your forearms down, roll your shoulders back. Firmly press your forearms down, top of your feet down, navel in, open through your chest, collarbones are wide. And slowly we're gonna pivot the hands a bit so your index finger and your middle finger are pointing towards the front corners of your mat. That's gonna give you a bit more space in your shoulders. So press your hands down and we're gonna extend here the arms. So your forearms are gonna lift from your mat. Make sure that your navel is in here to protect your low back. Your legs are really active here, pressing firmly through the tops of your feet and slowly lower down. Try to bring your elbows as close as one another as you can. And push. And lower down with control for 4, 3, 2. Using the muscle of your back as well. And lift. Last one. Bring your forearms down. We're combining it with the forearm plank. So tuck your toes under, lift your hips here. Big inhale, lower your hips down. Press your hands down and extend your arms. All right, we just have 3 here. Tuck your toes under, lift, forearm plank, and lower slowly, lift. And last one, hold the plank here. Hold it for 1 big breath. And slowly extend your right leg back. Bring your right knee to your right elbow to the side, opening here. And extend. We have 3 more. Bend and extend. Last one. And extend. Bring your foot back. And we're gonna find a side plank here on the left side. You can always bring your knee down here if you want. Bring your right hand up. If that's available, you can always keep it down if necessary. Try to stack your hips over one another, pushing through your forearm here and dragging your elbow down and towards your feet. Try to lift your side body a bit more And listen carefully here. We're gonna bring the right hand down, press firmly through your right hand, and we're gonna pivot to find a plank, then a side plank on the right side, a high plank, pivot, stack your hips over one another, and lift your left arm up. All right, side plank on the right side. And slowly start to walk your left foot towards the front of your mat, heel toe all the way through the side of your mat, and slowly bring it all the way forward. Once your foot is all the way forward, bring your back knee down, untuck your toes, inhale, find low lunge. Arms up, let your hips sink down. Press your front foot down and towards the back of your mat to engage your hamstring. Great job here. Hands down, hips back, half split, flex the toes of your front foot. Inhale, lengthen through the sides of your body, bringing your chest forward and bring your hips back. If you want to make this stretch a bit more active, firmly press your front heel down and towards the back. Firm your inner thighs in, engaging your adductor muscle, and maybe bring your hands back here for one big breath, and slowly bring your hands back down. Bring both hands inside your front foot, tuck your toes under of your back foot, and we're gonna pivot. We're gonna open this knee towards the back of the mat to find Skandasana. So when you're ready, tuck your toes under and slowly lift your knee and open your knee to bring your foot down here. Your front leg is still extended. All right, taking a moment to arrive in the pose here. Maybe your hands are gonna be down, maybe your hips are gonna be a bit higher here. That's totally fine, it's your practice. One last breath here. And slowly walk your hands all the way to the front of your mat. Both hands inside your front foot. Heel toe your front foot all the way to the edge of your mat, to the left side. We're gonna find chaturanga push-up here. So make sure that your hands are right under your shoulders, and when you're ready, shift all the way forward. Shoulders are past your wrist. Inhale here, and as you exhale, bend your elbows back. Make sure that you have enough space for your rib cage. So elbows back here and press. All right, so big stretch here, really great complete move here. And last one, bend your elbows back about 90-degree angle, tip of your shoulders up and press up. All right, small transition here. We're gonna find Malasana. So walk your back foot all the way to the right side of your mat here. Big step, and slowly lower your hips down. Take a moment to arrive in the pose here. Maybe you can lift one heel, bringing your heels to one side and the other. Press your heels down, hands up. Inhale, press through your feet and stand all the way up. Slowly bring your hands to center. Bring your feet together. Toes together, heels slightly apart. We have one side done, we're gonna do the other side. When you're ready, inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, fold forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down, step back to plank. Once in plank, lower your knees, untuck your toes, bring your shoulders past your wrist, bend your elbows back really close to your rib cage. And slowly we're gonna remain here in cobra, then Sphinx pose. So arms down, same sequence on the other side this time. So starting all over again, press your forearms down, roll your shoulders back. Open through your chest, press the tops of your feet, navel in, ribs in. All right, press your hands down and slowly extend your arms for 3. And lift for 2. and lift for one. We're combining with the forearm plank. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and lower slowly your hips. All right, and lift. And tuck your toes, lift your hips. One more here, and we hold the plank and lift. And hold the plank here. All right, hold it, extend your left leg here. Point your toes and we open the knee and bring it all the way to your left shoulder and extend. For 3, extend. For 2, great job. For 1, and extend. And we'll find side plank, side forearm plank on the right side. So stack your hips over one another. Left arm lift if that's available. Continue to press your right forearm down to protect your shoulder, and slowly bring your left hand down, and we're pivoting all the way to a high side plank on the left side, bringing your right arm up. Inhale, lift through the side of your body. Really great job. And when you're ready, slowly heel toe your right foot towards the middle of your mat and maybe towards the front of your mat. You can slide it, or if you want to practice your transition here, try to bring it as close as you can as your shoulder as we just did, and slowly, and with as much control as possible, bring it down. Back knee down, untuck your toes, inhale, lift your arms up, low lunge. Take this moment to slow down your breath. Feel the stretch through your hip. Try to make this stretch as active as possible. Pushing your front foot down and towards the back. Making sure that your front knee is right over your ankle, in line with your second toe. And when you're ready, hips back, half split. We can try to make it active a bit more, or if you feel to make it passive, then bring your hands down and release your hand. Otherwise, lengthen through your spine, extend your hand back, press your front heel down and towards the back. Inner thighs firm in. One last inhale, and slowly bring your hands down, tuck your toes under of your back foot. We're going to Skandasana on the back of our mat. So bring your hands inside your front foot, and when you're ready, lift your back knee and open it all the way through the back of your mat. All right, hands can be down here, or you can bring them forward, trying to make this pose as active as you can. So press your left foot down, trying to bring your hips a bit higher here and maybe lower them down. Last breath. And slowly walk your hand all the way forward. Find your lizard lunge here. And we're ready to attack the chaturanga push-up on this side. So when you're ready, shift your weight all the way forward. We're on your tippy toes, and slowly start to bend your elbows back and up. All right, and bend. And last one, inhale as you bend, and press, exhale. And walk your front foot all the way back, this time finding a high plank. Inhale here, we're gonna find a chaturanga. Shift all the way forward, inhale, and as you exhale, bend your elbows, hug them in. Untuck your toes, inhale, lift through your chest, up dog. Firmly press the tops of your feet down and slowly hips up and back. Find your downward facing dog. And slowly, knees down, as wide as your mat. Bring your butt back, find your child's pose. A really well-deserved child's pose. Take a moment to settle in. Feel your heart pounding in your chest. Feel the energy we just built together. Take a moment to acknowledge what your body just allowed you to do. And slowly bring your hands towards yourself. Elbows right over your hips. And we're gonna extend the legs in front of us. Ending with a twist on each side. So bring right knee to your chest. Inhale here. You can either stay here or cross your foot here. A good sign to know if you should cross or not. If you feel that your glute is lifting off the floor when you cross, you better keep it here. And when you're here, right hand back. Inhale, lift your left arm up. And as you exhale, find your twist. Open through your chest, lengthen through your spine. Maybe smile. And come back to center, re-extend your legs. Just before going to the other side, inhale, lengthen through your spine, and as you exhale, fold over your legs, finding a nice hamstring stretch here, lengthening through the spine as well. Release your neck. And slowly roll all the way up. Going to the other side. Left knee to your chest. Inhale, lengthen your spine. You can cross or not depending on your practice. Left hand back. Inhale, lift your right arm up. And as you exhale, grab your left knee. Find your twist. Observe if you're holding any unnecessary tension. Take this last opportunity to let it all go, to let it flow. And slowly go back to center. And we're gonna finish with one last big breath. Find a comfortable sitting posture. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, slowly bring your hands to center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, for sharing your time and your energy. I hope this flow felt good. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you want to continue to build your practice between classes, you want to level up your practice a bit, make sure to grab the Power Yoga cheat sheet. It's linked in the description below. And on that, I'll see you soon on the mat.